everyone, my name is Gabby and I am back with another OwlCrate unboxing. The theme for OwlCrate's April box is head over heels, and I'm really excited to dive in and see all the goodies that are included in this month's box. Of course, before we dive in, the usual spiel. All of OwlCrate's information will be linked down below if you want to check them out. That includes all of their various social media and their website, so that if you want to subscribe and get a box for yourself, you can do that. The link will be down below for that as well. And the playlist for any of the past OwlCrate unboxings that I've done will also be linked down below, so that if you want to give those a watch, you'll be able to and get access to it. With that being said, we're gonna dive right into the April Head Over Heels OwlCrate box. So the first thing that we have in here is the OwlCrate card and matching pin. So I love this card because we have a girl that is in a bookstore, and of course we have the coffee shop over here and the two different bookshelves. One is a shelf that has past OwlCrate books on it, and then another just has regular young adult books. Some of the books I noticed when I look at this card is More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera, The Savage Song by Victoria Schwab, My Lady Jane, Heartless, Illuminate, The Raven Boys, Cinder, whole bunch of really great titles. I love these cards so much. They're designed so simplistically, and they're also really detailed, and they're so beautiful. I love them, and I think they add so much to the box. I'm gonna zoom in on this so that you can see it, but I love the girl and the bookshelves and the coffee shop. It's just so relatable and adorable. And then we have the pin, which is inspired off of the coffee shop, and it says Early Birds Coffee, and of course we have the OwlCrate logo in the center. These are both really adorable and an awesome addition to the box. Whoever designs this deserves the utmost praise and admiration because it's just so gorgeous. So next thing that we have in here is a candle from Novelly Yours. There are 3 different possible scented candles that you can get in this box that are each inspired off of a Rainbow Rowell novel. So I got Baz and Simon from Carry On, and this is supposed to be raspberry scented, so I'm gonna give it a sniff. Okay, that smells exactly like raspberries. I love the pink center. It's just really pretty. I've become obsessed with bookish candles recently, so I'm really excited to burn this, and I'm also really interested to see what the other possible options were in the box, but this is really awesome, so thank you so much, OwlCrate and Novelly Yours, for this awesome partnership. I'm really excited to light this and to get a more fragrant scent, but this definitely smells a lot like raspberries, and I can't wait to burn it. So the next thing that we have here is Anne and the French Kiss inspired tea from the Tea Spot, and it is chocolate cherry bombed scented. So it's a black tea with chocolate and cherry flavorings. I love the packaging on this, by the way. It's just so gorgeous. I've never really seen any tea companies that have had this nice of packaging. I'm gonna zoom in on it so that you can give it a look. Isn't that just gorgeous? You have like the coffee mug here and a whole bunch of different tea containers here, and then we have, of course, our label here and all that other just really nice designs having to do with the tea. This is just adorable. I love this. I always feel like packaging just adds a lot to the presentation of the item that you're getting in the box. But this is wonderful, and I'm really excited to use this. I haven't read Anne and the French Kiss yet, but maybe I will drink this while I read the book. It'll definitely be motivation. This is awesome, so thank you so much, Tea Spot, for this. I'm really excited to give it a try, especially because with all these book subscription boxes, I've been getting more into tea and finding things that I really like, so this is awesome, and I'm really excited to try this. So next thing that we have here is a keychain from Bookworm Boutique, and it is based off of Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli, and the quote says, "The way I feel about him is like a heartbeat, soft and persistent, underlying everything." And so here is the keychain, if it will focus. So we have the quote on the front, and then we have this gorgeous pattern on the back. I love keychains. I have a house key, and then I have a whole bunch of other random keychains that I've picked up from different places, so I'm really excited to add this to my collection. So I have not read Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda yet, but I really want to read it soon, especially because they just adapted it into a movie. I believe it's wrapping in a few weeks or so, and I've heard nothing but good things about that book, so I really want to read it soon, but I love this, and I'm really excited to put it to use. So thank you so much, Bookworm Boutique, for this. So next thing that we have here is a bookish headband from Story Arts that is inspired by Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. I'm not going to put this on because my hair is really thick, so it doesn't work well with headbands. It just falls off, and it's not a very fun thing to look at. Hopefully I can put this on when my hair isn't as thick and we kind of get this fixed. But I love this. I love how it has all of the text on there from Pride and Prejudice. I just think that that's a really awesome addition to the box, especially because Jane Austen is like the the romance author, and it's really cute. I really want to be able to wear this and look good in it, but I'm not going to put it on right now. But this is really gorgeous, and I'm really excited to have this and hopefully put it to good use. So thank you so much, Story Arts, for this. I'm really excited to get to wear it eventually at some point, hopefully. So next thing that we have in here is a sampler for Umberland by Wendy Spinelli, and this is the sequel to Everland. I know that Everland was in one of the past OwlCrate boxes. I wasn't subscribed to OwlCrate at that point, so I have not picked up Everland yet. So of course I can't read the sampler, but I believe from looking at it that it's the first 3 chapters. And this is really awesome for OwlCrate to put in their box, especially because they had the first book in one of their past boxes. So a lot of people are really going to appreciate getting this. Of course, like I said, I can't read it yet because I haven't read the first book and I'm going to be spoiled and not really know what's going on. But this is a really awesome thing to have, and maybe it will inspire me or push me to pick up the first book. If you guys have read it and you want to tell me what your thoughts on it are down below, definitely let me know and maybe I'll pick it up very soon. But this is really awesome, so thank you so much, OwlCrate, for this. And so finally, before we get to the book, we have a quote card that's designed by Evie Bookish, and it says, "To the stars who listen and the dreams that are answered." And this is from A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I love this design. It's just so pretty. We have like the galactic pattern and all the different stars. It just definitely screams like Night Court to me when I look at it, which is so awesome. I'm gonna zoom in on it and give you guys a little bit of a better look at it, but isn't that just gorgeous? I absolutely love all of Evie's design, so I'm really excited to add another item of Evie's to my collection. And so finally, we have our OwlCrate Book of the Month, which is The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albert-Talley. I've heard so many wonderful things about this book, and of course, I haven't read Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda yet, and I haven't read this either, obviously, as it just was recently released, but I'm excited to get to read from Becky for the first time and get to hear more about her as an author. I've heard nothing but positive things about her. So included with this book is a letter from the author, a sticker, and a signed book plate. So I'm really excited to have all of these and get to find out more about the book. I've heard synopsises, but I'm not entirely clear on everything that's going on, so I'm going to quickly read the synopsis and then try to give you a best possible summary of what goes on in this book if you haven't heard of it. So I'm just going to read you straight from the synopsis, and it says, 17-year-old Molly Pescansuso knows all about unrequited love. She's lived through it 26 times. She's crushed hard and crushed often, but always in secret. Very relatable. Because no matter how many times her twin sister Cassie tells her to woman up, Molly can't stomach the idea of rejection. So she's careful. Fat girls always have to be careful. Then a cute new girl enters Cassie's orbit, and for the first time ever, Molly's cynical twin is a lovesick mess. Meanwhile, Molly's totally not dying of loneliness, except for the part where she is. Luckily, Cassie's new girlfriend comes with a cute hipster sidekick. Will is funny and flirtatious and just might be the perfect crush material. Maybe more than crush material. And if Molly can win him over, she'll get her first kiss and she'll get her twin back. There's only one problem. Molly's co-worker Reed. He's an awkward Tolkien superfan with a season pass to the Ren Fair, and there's absolutely no way Molly could fall for him. Right? This is awesome. It sounds right up my alley, and I'm immediately drawn in to the synopsis and to the characters and everything going on, and I immediately want to read this. And I know that there are so many people on BookTube who got an ARC who read it and said they really loved it, so I'm excited to read this. I'm probably gonna wait until I read Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda and then pick this book up, just so I can read them in the order of her publication. Hopefully I'll be reading this very soon, but I love this and I'm very excited this is the book of the month, so thank you so much, OwlCrate, for this and all the other goodies that you included in your box. So then we have our May theme, which is Comic Explosion, and when OwlCrate announced this on all of their social media, I was immediately really excited because I'm not a comic book person. The way that they described all the good things that were going to be in this box, I'm reading right from their social media. It says, the May box is perfect for fans of comics, superheroes, and villains and art. Our book pick for the month is not a comic graphic novel, but it's an awesome story. The book features artwork throughout it. It's all about creativity, life on the internet, fame, and mental health. It's both fun, heartbreaking, and a very relevant story to our times. We loved it, and I know you will too. And so there's apparently a huge announcement about this box that's coming up very soon, so I'm very excited to hear about that. But we will be receiving a Marvel Funko Pop in this box. I love Funko Pops, and I'm not, like I said, a comic book person. I've never really read comic books before. Superheroes really aren't my thing. I couldn't tell you Marvel or DC really isn't my interest. I'm very excited to get this and to get all the goodies inside and to expand my horizons a little bit, because that's the one thing I love about subscription boxes, is even if it's something I'm not interested in, I could be drawn in and find something that I really love. So I'm very excited for this and to see what the box includes, especially the book, because it sounds really interesting and deals with a lot of things I think I would be interested in. So that's very exciting, and I'm really hyped to see what OwlCrate has in store for next month's box. So that is it for the April OwlCrate unboxing. I have to say my favorite thing in the box is definitely the book, but I think the candle comes close because I've heard nothing but good things about Novel Yours, so I'm really excited to have a candle of theirs. OwlCrate hasn't done themselves yet again. I am just so happy with all their boxes. Guys, if you are not subscribed to OwlCrate, I don't know what you are doing with your life. Get on it because their boxes are so wonderful and so much fun to open every single month. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching this month's unboxing, and I'm really excited to get to you next month with OwlCrate's May unboxing and that comic book theme because it sounds really exciting and really different and really unique. So I'm excited to see what OwlCrate does. That being said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time with another OwlCrate unboxing. Goodbye!